What's up, guys? Now, this is the analysis for Naira USD, that is USD against Naira. So, I'll be making the analysis here so that you know what you should be expecting. And you must have seen the whole analysis I've been doing for some while. If you have been following me since time being, you must have seen that I've been analyzing this thing for you, and it has been going majority of the time the right way. So then I will actually walk you through. You have seen Naira go all the way up, right? The federal government is trying to ensure the Naira gets stronger against USD, right? And trying to bring a lot of investors in and all. But also, what I also think is just that you are trying to become more of a puppet to the Western world more in terms of the tax and all the likes. And this is actually um, giving us a global recognition and all. But then, apart from that, that aside, apart from that, it is what it is. The Naira is getting stronger against USD. And I'm hearing something like you might actually get to see it around 1,000. But all those one doesn't mean if it's not, it doesn't matter if it's not backed up by what we are seeing on the chart. So you should react to what you see on the chart and let people know. So now let's go. Since time being now, this was last year, you actually see the rally up, right? And after the rally up, we saw it coming down, continue. So now let me just break it down more for you. This movement, we have this one coming down. This is a retest. This is another rally downward. So in essence, we are just in a downward trend if you get to see it so well. So the way you analyze this thing is quite different from the usual ways do you get to analyze every other pair. So just seeing it from this angle now. Let's start from the whole beginning so that you have a overview about everything that's happening. This is the last level. We have it jumping to this side, rallying up to the upside, then coming to retest, which is the normal movement, creating this point at the last major point, right? Then we have it jumping all way. So by the time it jumped, it could not break this guy anymore. And by the time he could not break that guy, you see that what does that mean is there's a high chances of we seeing a reversal. And one of the signs that a reversal is coming is this candle becoming weak. Look at the momentum of this candle when it was going up. We're weak. Do you get? They're actually weak. They're actually weak. So definitely, I was expecting a shift. And by the time you see double top, it means that there is a potential of there is a potential reversal coming, right? So we started seeing it coming this way. Then we see something like this, right? So you might actually get to see Naira at that point. So let's just see what is now happening now. So we see it running up, then rally down, start forming a structure, a cell structure, right? So then you see it moving up as a retest, impulse correction, then this is the new impulse that is happening now. So the next thing you are going to see is correction, then impulse again, right? Until you fill up everything that is there. So this is what I'm expecting. It keeps moving like this, then finally come down. That's what me I'm expecting actually. So let's get to now. Let's zoom in. So if you zoom in and look at it so well, so you must have seen that this is impulse correction. Then we have an impulse. And after that impulse, we have a correction running up, right? Then impulse again. So what we need to now know is where is the possible place that this impulse is going to stop, and how did I get to arrive at this place at my TP? So that one is still on a deeper level. You need to know all those things. And if you would like to even get to understand how I will arrive with that without even knowing um, where the next stop is, there's a approach to that. But with this knowledge, you should know what you're expecting. Right now, what I'm expecting right now is 1-3. Naira coming to 1-3. And but the way it is, the way it seems, Naira can actually come down to, let's see the closest range. But you can still see it almost as Naira at 1-1. So, and this place, this was the last major place. This was the guy that started the whole movement. This was where the money is. So definitely, what happened? They will want to take out the money here. So by the time they come here, they'll come and take out the money here. If it stands, if it stands. So by the time we break out, you know that there is total full change of structure. Then we have a retest. Then you get. So this is it. Then we have something like this. So it's coming all the way this way, then all the way down here, then finally. So this is what I'm expecting on Naira, and whichever question you have, you can put it down there, and we'll see how we can work and move from there. So I hope you got value from this, and if you do got value, give me a like and also subscribe to the channel, share, and leave a comment.